Another thing that we did was we used the integrated support star to think about self-directing staff. So we really thought about what are the different traits that we would like them to have in each of those areas of the star. Um, so for instance, do they have a lot of relationships with other people? Do they have a lot of connections to other people so that they can help be a connector? What are their strengths and assets? Are they a self-starter, for instance? Technology, are they afraid of using technology or not? Are they good with technology? Will they help Ben learn more about using technology? Can they help him check his Facebook page, that kind of thing? And then community resources. Are they familiar with places in the community that they could go with Ben and help connect him to other experiences and other people? And so we did a star and we wrote in the middle, ideal staff. And then we just went around the star. So some of the things we wrote was they know a lot of people or has community connections, knows someone in Ben's or our family circle that can vouch for them. We would like for them to be outgoing, adventurous, try new things, be a self-starter, be ambitious. Technology, be familiar with current technologies, can help Ben with his iPad or phone, can help Ben with his social media, and have online access to like complete their timesheets, because that's a big part of the self-directing process. You can do it other ways, but it's easier if you do it on the computerized version. And then in the community part, down on the lower left, be familiar with our town and surrounding communities, so they would know places to take Ben and places where he could connect with other people. They would be comfortable being out and about and going places, and then maybe possible memberships in different kinds of groups that they might be able to bring Ben into. In the eligibility part, we would want them to have no background issues that would prevent us from hiring them. And be able to complete the application and do the ongoing paperwork. So that's how we thought about using the star. And again, something you can totally do. You just write your ideal staff or use whatever word you want in the middle of the star, and then think around the star about the different types of things, the different qualities or characteristics you would like somebody as a staff person to have. And so now that you've done this, what's next? You can use your trajectory and star for self-directing to plan how to best use the funds you have available, along with other sources of support to have a good life. It'll help you organize your thoughts or make a plan for hiring new self-directed staff. It can help you prepare for a meeting with your support broker or supports coordinator so that they are clear on what kind of staff you're looking for and how you want to use your funds. And also to have discussions with your family member who you're helping self-direct services about what kind of staff they think would work well for them or that they would prefer. So those are some ways you can use that information. Just to show you one more activity of things you can do, and again, you can totally color this with the colored pencil. We also use the star to think about what Ben's going to do during the day, especially while he's with staff. And we actually ask our staff to track using the calendar page to track their hours. Part of the reason for that is it gives us just a good idea of where they're going and what they're doing. And it also helps us have conversations with Ben at the end of the day about what he did during the day, because he has memory issues, short-term memory issues, and he doesn't remember sometimes where he went or what he did or what he had for lunch. And so we'll ask them to write things on the calendar page. They also use it, Ben and his staff sit down at the beginning of the week and they kind of plan out what they think they're going to do during the week. It's very flexible and sometimes they change it, but it kind of gives Ben an idea of what to expect during the week. So like what day he's going to go bowling or what day he's going to go have coffee with his friends at McDonald's. And he kind of can look at the calendar with his staff and they can talk about that each day as they start the day about what they had planned and if they want to do that or do something different. So just another way, just get creative, just try different things. You can use this star and calendar page for lots of different things. This is Ben's actual visual, I call it cognitively accessible, his tools, his life course tools. And so we use pictures along with some words so that he doesn't read well, so that he could explain things to other people about what his life goals are, what's important to him, what he doesn't like, and different ways to support him. And we laminated it and bound it into a book. And the reason I'm showing you this is because I want to tell you about the ways that Ben actually uses his tools to self-direct his supports. So we use it to talk with him about what kind of staff he would like to have and the things he likes to do. We use it when we're interviewing or meeting or getting to know new staff. And so when we interview staff, of course, I talk to them as Ben's designated representative, but I also want Ben to sit down next to them and show them, you know, his book and talk about his life and what he likes and doesn't like. It gives me an idea of how comfortable they'll be with him and how they interact with him as he's talking to them and how comfortable he feels with them. He also can use it to direct his staff for desired activities. And so he can show them, if he is having trouble thinking of the words, he can show them pictures of what he likes to do. And then again, we use it for tracking staff time and activity. So we use it lots and lots of different ways, and Ben himself actually uses it. So that's it. Give it a try. Again, there's no wrong way. And hopefully it'll help you with self-directing your family members' supports and with things like hiring staff and planning out time and all those kind of things we talked about today. So hopefully that'll help you, and give it a try. Thank you.